Good morning. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and today is Tuesday, November the 14th, I believe. Welcome to my desk. I have a lot of projects I want to work on. I made some little light bulb stickers. This is just a copy sheet. This is going to go in my desk journal. And I'm working on Santa Claus dolls and little books. So let's get out to my channel and set it up so that I can welcome folks in and check my desk and see what's going on there. I need to maybe zoom in a little and straighten out my camera. What I see up above is not necessarily what I see down below. And that might be a little too much, so let me zoom in a little. And like that. What does that look like? Well, I don't think that helped me any. Let's go. It's hard to get the zoom fixed. This is a mobile, on the mobile phone. So now we'll go with that. Good morning, Arlene. Arlene is an early bird. Up and at 'em, Arlene. 6 o'clock came awfully fast for me. I don't know. Came pretty fast. Okay. She says, hi, Meri. Good morning, good morning. Let me go to live chat here. So I am working on these little books, and I cut these out of a book block that I had torn out of a book. My bobby pin's off there, and I had to glue the edges because the pages were falling out of it. The book block, of course, was when I cut it, all the pages fell out, and that seemed to work pretty good. I just put tacky glue around the bottom. And then I have some little Christmas pictures here, and it looks like they're going to work. I wasn't sure that they were going to. I might have to trim them a little. It looks like they're going to work on here. I have several of them. All I did to get these was go out and Zoom, Google little Christmas books or old Christmas books. And this is what my phone brought up, and I just swiped it. And these are only for my use. I'm just going to make little book ornaments. So that's what all of this is about. So we're going to cut those apart and glue those on to the back of the book. I'll save my bobby pins here. Let me put them in the drawer. And I still need to get a new knife blade. Okay, and these are for my cotton Battenberg Santa Clauses. There we go. And we're just gonna, where am I gonna put these? Up here, I guess. They're not gonna be safe there. Hi, Dixie Doodles. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. And good morning to everyone up in the balcony. I know it's early for some of you. So, yeah, if you're up in the balcony watching, that's okay. Now, I had taken my, see, this is going to hold these pages, I think, pretty good. When you take and glue just the edge of one side here, and that's all I did, I just took tacky glue and glued it along the edge. And that's called a true binding, believe it or not. But since my knife has the blade missing, I might have to use the X-Acto knife, so it might be a little slower. I'll get my cutting mat out. Let's see if I can get these done up here. Oh, So, what are you guys up to today? What are you up to? A new week has started. A new week. I am tatting. Now this I'd already started cutting, so it might be a little hard to get back into the groove here. But maybe not too hard. This first one might be a little off because I cut it and then I glued it. So we'll see what it is. Oh no, it's pretty good. And these are just going to be become little ornaments. I got this. I'm sure several channels have done this, but I saw it done on Canterbury Cottage when she's making, oh my goodness, all sorts of do-it-yourself Christmas ornaments. I really enjoy watching her. So if you've not found Canterbury Cottage, that's the name of her channel. Go check her out. I forget her first name. She said it several times, but she's a do-it-yourself channel. She does, this first page is coming off. I'm going to take it off. She does a lot of do-it-yourself projects. She does things that we would enjoy as art journalers, but I've never really seen her do an art journal per se. But things like this. She does a lot of home decor. I'm not quite through it yet. I'm getting there. It's got a lot of glue on this side. Let's see how far deep. Well, I'm not even down there yet. Well, I am on that. Let's see if I can get this off. It's got a wad of glue right there. I was having trouble going through. There. The little books. There's 2 of them. I think I have 10 of them. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Arlene says she's coloring images for Christmas cards. Kimberly popped in. She's saying good morning. Elizabeth, our Argentina friend. Good morning, Elizabeth. Welcome in. Arlene, your grocery cart gift was funny and true. I guess I missed something there. And I got a dirty ruler there. I've been missing a lot lately. I'm behind on watching Becky. I try to watch Becky at Beck's Creations. Pretty consistent, but I get a little behind. Some of these pages are going to flip off the first that didn't get much glue, but most of the pages are holding. After this, I'll probably have to put a new blade in this knife. I don't know if I'll have time to shop tomorrow. My brother's going to the doctor, and he's not going to feel like doing much shopping afterwards. So I won't be around much tomorrow. I'll miss another Becky if she streams on Wednesdays. And I sure do miss I don't like Bluetooth earbuds. I always have trouble syncing those things up. so I can't really watch videos. I miss my regular earbuds. They took the earbud port off of the phones because they know better than, like Becky said one time, they're making all these upgrades for them, not for us. I think she said that in reference. Facebook is taking away rooms. I don't know why. Google did it too. Took away they don't want you to have too much fun out there, I guess. That would not be a good thing. Now I see some people are going to Zoom. Zoom had a bad connotation when it first came out because it was getting hacked so bad. A lot of people, I'm not going to use Zoom. I don't know. Is that going to come off? Yeah. First couple pages are going to flip off here, but that's okay. There we go. Got some little ones I can play with, and then that one's just there. Yeah. Little, it's going to become little Christmas books here. I'll put that stack there. I got another. This one might be harder to cut because it's got. We will see, said the blind man. Let me refresh my chat. Welcome. Thank you all for spending a early Tuesday morning with me. They're saying good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I just about have all my little light bulbs cut out for the brighter ones. Some turned out a little bit lighter. I haven't cut that sheet yet. But I made a sticker sheet of light bulbs. I must have over 100 little light bulb stickers now. And that's a lot of ideas. Yeah. See, I'm not getting through this very good. I think I'm going to try to cut it with my scissors. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Trim the... This one, this is a pretty thick segment here. I don't know if I want to fool with the... Let's see if I just can't cut this. No, I'm going to have to... I've only got 4 of these. Because I think I ruined the first one. Before I decided to glue it. You have to come at least halfway down on this. let's see. Get my scissors in there and finish the job here. Last one. Last one. Oops. Look, pages coming off the front. Oh, I don't know if I went deep enough. I guess so. There we go. Now, got 8 of them. 8 is a good number. So let's see what I have for these little images that I can fit on here. Oops, I have 9 of them. 9's a good number. So I might have to trim some of these off. And paint the binding. Maybe I'll paint the sides first. I don't want to paint them on this mat. Oh. Let's get out some gold. I haven't used this elegant finished gold for a long time. I don't even know if I can get the cap off of it. On these jars that have plastic lids, it's pretty easy to break that seal just by getting your scissors tips in there. I got a string hanging off of my scissors handle, driving me nuts. So you just kind of knock on it and then get your scissors in there and break that seal. But on the glass jars, that's a little bit harder. This is, I haven't used this paint for a long time. And I just happen to have a little craft brush out here. And we're going to paint the, well, I don't know how much I have on the lid. Going to paint the sides here. I don't know if I guess I can paint the back. My paint's a little thick. It's got to use this stuff up. You got to use this stuff up. Let me tell you, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I need a holder. All right, that's good. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of painting the spine and a little bit on the front, just because the pictures are going to cover up the front. And then I'm turning it over and painting the back cover. And then I won't have to put anything on the back because I don't think I have enough images for the back. Got a little, what's that? I think that's paper. Let me get my holder out there. And I could paint the edges too, but I don't think I will. Little Christmas decorations. This will probably not hang on my white tree. I'll probably take them out there and put them on our Christmas tree. And yes, I'm gonna dig out the Christmas tree this year. I have to move boxes to get to it, but the boxes need to be moved anyway. So that'll be a job that I need to do. My brother, I noticed, I think he went out and planted his daffodils by himself. He didn't ask me. But that's a good thing because I think he needs to move more. He was pretty active the other day. That made me pretty happy to see him moving around. Alrighty. Some of these pages are ripped so that, see, that's ripped. I'm just going to paint it down if I can. I was watching Amy at Little John. Amy, no, what's her name? Amy, the Stash and Craft and Stash, make your own stash thing. She was making Christmas trees out of styrofoam cones and baubles. It was kind of cute. I was watching her this morning do that. Oops, I guess I painted the front on that one, which is okay. Let's just leave that. We'll come back to that one. I just want to paint the edge of the front here. I might have to come back and paint the whole cover on the front because some of these images may not fit the piece and I could just have it gold. So I think I'll do that. There's only 9 of them. Goes pretty fast. They're just little books. So are you making any Christmas decorations? Is anybody out there making Christmas decorations? I seem to be into it this year. I want to work on my tree. I have been a member of the December Daily Anything Goes. chat group for Facebook page for a pretty long time. And they started a messenger chat group. Oh my goodness. There was a lot of chat on there yesterday. They were talking about December dailies. It's become a real thing for some people. I like to do my December daily. I think it's going to become a part of my desk journal this year, but I don't know about that because I like to have separate December dailies. So I may make a separate one. We'll see what happens there. All right, one more. The spine's really thick on these. That's okay, though. That's exactly like I want it. Had enough paint on my brush there to do the whole back cover. Okay, so I'm going to leave this for a minute and hit this with the heat gun if it's plugged in. I think it is. No, I guess not. Hold on. Oh, you know, I think what's going on here? I think my extension cord is unplugged. Am I getting juice here? It says 100% there. What? Wait a minute. Let me check things out here. I'm getting juice in my laptop. I'm just not getting it in my heat gun. Juice, I need juice. I need juice. Where's the plug-in? Oh, it's all, no wonder I'm not getting anything. Now, let's see what I have. Hold the phone. Okay, get this cord away from my chair or I'll be running over it. There we go. I got out of my chat and into Becky's channel. Let me refresh chat. Welcome you all in. If you're up in the balcony, thanks for joining us. There's Becky. Good morning, Becky. Arlene says, I was never on Ustream. I've only followed Amy for about 5 years. Arlene dropped a link. Is that to Amy? Aljon? I adore Amy's channel. Her ability to create what she needs is amazing. Yes. I've watched her for several years too. When her dad was still alive, she would do things with her dad. She's a really nice lady. And she was making styrofoam trees. Take that off. Some of these first pages may come off, which is okay because, yeah, the ones that are good are still left. All right, now let's take my brush and finish the job here. And I'll need my little pencil, sort of spread these out because I don't need them all close together. They're easier to do. Little books. And if I happen to get some on the side, I'm not going to worry about it because these are just going to be little ornaments. Nobody's going to, well, somebody might, but I want the books to open up. This is off of a book block of that book, that Clorox book that I tore the couple book blocks out of. I put a folded Christmas tree in the center, but I want to do more in that. Come on. And I don't mind if this gets pencil marks on the front here because I am going to glue the little book covers on top of it. So if it gets a little marks on there, it isn't going to matter. My paint is pretty thick, but that seems to be nice coverage. This one has a little bit of edge in here that I need to clean up. What? I think that's a part of the book there. It's okay. It's going to get covered up anyway. Little mini books. They're going to be little tiny ornaments. I might try to make a branch tree. My brother's pickup, the back of his pickup has all these branches. Whenever we have a windstorm, I go around the yard, especially when I have to mow. I haven't had to mow because grass really isn't growing now, but and then I pick up all the branches that have blown out of the trees and throw them in my back of my brother's pickup. And we're supposed to take them out to the dump. They let us dump yard waste. They compost it and everything. Let's just get the gold off of here. This will go in my journal. All right. And I should clean the top of the outside. Isn't too bad. The inside has got a lot of gunk on it, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Should try to use up this gold. This type of glossy paint, though, the reason I haven't used it up, and I think I have a whole nother jar of this, is because it's glossy and, you know, it'll make your pages stick together. If I can't get this lid back on straight. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let me hit this one more time with the heat gun. And these are little books, and they'll open up and you put a ribbon in there. Just glue a little ribbon on it, but let's arrange some little book pages on there. I might have to trim some of them off, but that's okay. This one says Christmas. This one's pretty dark. I'll put that on this one. Christmas stories. And all I did was go out to Google and Google Christmas books, I think. And I just swiped my phone and got this one's cut at an angle. Got the images and printed them off. I wouldn't say the images are, but they're good enough for what I want. I need one more larger one. Maybe this one. Yeah. Oops, I need two more. Those are too small. I don't know, this one might be too small too. I have this other sheet here. See, this is what I did. This was what showed up on my, well, one like this was my phone image. Let's just cut this. And you can find in your magazines little advertising for books. Most magazines have them, not all of them. More the women's magazines. I haven't bought magazines in such a long time. I don't know if they're still doing that, but let's see, I just need two. Let's take this one. This one. And that one's going to be too small. We'll do this one. And trim them up. Whew, it's warm in here. I'm sitting right above the furnace. If that furnace ever explodes, I'm a goner. I'm ready to go anytime, but just don't make it painful. All right, this one will go here. I'm afraid that would be pretty painful. And I bought some raspberries the other day. I've been making me raspberry smoothies with yogurt and raspberry and an ice cube and a little bit of half and half. Just a little bit, just to make it more liquidy. And I've been enjoying those, but those raspberry containers are perfect. I had bought a Dollar Tree box to put my little stamps in, but I don't think I'm going to get enough stamps. And I'm going to clean up those. I still have raspberries in them. And I'll make a little container for my tatting stamps. All righty. Now let's glue the covers on. And we're going to use this Fine Art glitter glue. And I love this little foam thing. That was Arlene's suggestion. That helps me keep track of my pen. That's the original pen. I haven't lost it. All right, let's start with this one up here. And I'm going to glue it on, and then I'll have to probably trim it a little, but that's okay. So we're going to put the glue on here. I think that'll be easier. And I'm going to use my finger here. Yeah, I'll have sticky fingers. I need a towel. So Becky, if you're streaming tomorrow, I'll probably miss your stream again. Growl. I'll put this right down in here, I think. And let's trim it. There we go. Aww. It's going to be cute. 9 of them is enough. I had 10 originally, but I messed up the first one trying to figure out how I was going to make the little book blocks here. And this one I'm going to put right in here because the print's up at the top. So I'll have to cut off a good portion of the bottom. And this one fits pretty good. Pretty good, a little bit over there. A Little House Christmas. So that's all about, I think, Little House on the Prairie. I don't know, I might have to clean that nozzle off. My finger. It's pretty good. I think I'll have to trim it just a teeny bit there, and I think that'll be okay. And let's take it. Make sure the nozzle's clean. Little books, little books, little books. So if you have a book that you altered, that you pulled the book block out of, or even a magazine, you can do this with magazines too. Dee Dee is good about making little art journals out of her art magazines. I've seen Dee Dee do that. Our Dee Dee Willingham. Yeah. But these are going to be little ornaments. Little Santa Claus, little Christmas, the Little Critters Christmas book. And if you just, I think all I did was Google Christmas books, and then I went to the images, and get that corner. I went to the images and I just did a screen print. I just swiped it on my phone, and they were, what I do with it? They came out pretty much the right size. This one's going to have to go over a little. I guess the little critters is going to get cut off. Doesn't matter. It says Christmas book. And I'm going to have to clean this nozzle again. And some of these have little oopsies on them. Get that off. Doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it up. It's not coming out. Come on. I thought I cleaned that. Might have to clean it on the inside. This is pretty clean here. Uh-oh. That's glued down. Oh, it looks pretty clean in there. But nobody says, yeah, you're going to take one of my pens again. That's pretty clean. I don't know why that's not coming out. Meri's imagination. All right, let's try this again. There it goes. No, it's like it gets stuffed up in there. What's going on here? Come on, don't give me trouble. Trouble in River City. Probably need to put that new nozzle on it. I was hoping not. An old-fashioned retro Christmas, it says. Well, there's 6. I only have 3 more to go. Old-fashioned, oh, I got 2 old-fashioned retro Christmas ones because I had to cut some more images. Oh, what's with that glue? Come on. And this is Country Home Christmas. Do you guys find you have to do this a lot? what am I doing here that needs to keep this nozzle with the glue flowing? I think it's gunked up right in here. Feels like it's gunked up in there. I'll look at chat in a minute here. Let me finish these. Yeah. So not flowing very good. My pen's going up and down pretty good. It must be in there. This is a country home Christmas. This one's going to fit pretty good on the sides and the top. The bottom is going to need to be trimmed. One more. It comes out and then it gets gunked up. I'll find the top of it. Got to get it up to my nose. Probably need to run some warm water through the nozzle. It's probably gunked up right in there. This is the last one, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. A little Christmas book. Bring that over a little if I can. I think I got it on there. It's not going to move. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Before I put it away, I'm going to clean the nozzle one more time. I got glue up around the edge of this pin. Can get that off. Pretty good. We'll worry about it another time. It's okay. Let's look at chat. Let me refresh my chat. Hi, Sylvia. Arlene said, I only had a clog once a few years ago. I had to take the top off and wash it in hot water. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Meri, it's not the nozzle. It's a booger in the glue. You pushed in and keep squeezing to the top over and over. Is that what it is? A glue booger? I just put fresh glue in there. There shouldn't be any boogers in there. Got some around the side. I don't see any glue boogers. I'll wash out the nozzle. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't want to dig my pen deep in there. I'll take the nozzle out and wash it in hot water. I think that'll help it. That's what Arlene said she did. Not going to worry about it now. Let's continue on. All right. I have some little red ribbon that I want to put in here, but it's out in the other room. So I'm going to let you stare at these for 1 second while I run and get that red ribbon. It's with my tatting stuff. Looks like my brother's up. Uh-oh. Sylvia says, Meri, I keep a spray bottle of alcohol to spray the pen used in the nozzle of my art glitter glue. I can do that. That's a good suggestion, Sylvia. I will try that because I've got an extra spray bottle. I don't like putting paint in my spray bottles anymore. It just clogs them all up, but alcohol should be fine. Lori, hi, Paint Girly Lori. She says, I'm thinking it's a glue booger, Meri. Good morning, Meri. Good morning, Meri. Meri morning chat. Morning, Meri morning chat. Good morning, Lori Paint Girly. I need to get watching your channel again. You may have boogers inside the glue. I don't think I have boogers inside the glue. I just filled that, and I didn't see, when I opened it up, I didn't see any glue boogers. If it is, it's way down there, and I think it's just clogged up. Well, it may be a booger inside of the nozzle that needs to be washed out. I don't think there's any in the glue. It may be left over from the old glue before I refilled it, because I just refilled it last week, I think. Oops, I lost my chat. Come back here. Let's see. Good morning, Sylvia and Arlene and Stacy and Dixie and Kimberly. Teresa, hi, Teresa. Becky says, good morning, Becky. She says, I'm not chatting, but I'm finishing up a hat, and I have enough yarn left to make one more scrappy, quirky hat. That's okay, Becky. We like your hats. Joyce, good morning, Joyce Boring. It's good to see you. Yes, good craft stuff on there would be nice. I'm on there for a couple of private groups. If not, I would delete my account. I think they're talking about Facebook. Facehole. Oh, Arlene. My youngest child kind of bullied me into getting on YouTube. I was totally resistant. This is Arlene. So she created a YouTube and a Facebook account in my name and said, use them, Mama. Becky said she never heard of Ustream until Dee Dee mentioned it one day. Arlene said she was never on Ustream. I've only followed Amy for about 5 years. Arlene dropped a link to Becky's channel. Becky's busy crocheting hats. And we're talking about Amy at Aljon. And Kimberly, I think, dropped a link to her channel. I'm just reading up the Marigold. Did Mark drop in? Hi, Mr. Eternity, Artsploration. And if you're still out there, I'm just scrolling back and I see Leah out there. Hi, Leah. Good morning, Leah. Leah, I am so struggling with my shuttle tatting, but I'm determined that I'm going to get it. I'm determined that I am going to learn how to shuttle tat the right way. And I keep thinking of that movie where that little basketball player was so determined. He didn't have a basketball. He used an apple basket for his basket, and he used a rolled up jacket or something for his ball, practicing his shots until his sister got him a basketball. She cashed in her beloved piece of her mother's jewelry and bought him a basketball. Well, I have a tatting shuttle, and I'm determined I can needle tat just fine, you know, and that's what I use when I tat is my needle. I'm just going to cut that off. It's all wrapped around there. And I'm determined that I'm not going to give up. I'm having a problem making my tats. Let's see, I want this fairly long in case I want to, you know, drape it over a big branch or something. Maybe about like that. Well, it's going to fit into, here, let's just cut one off. It's going to fit into the little book. Of course, if I have a big branch, I can put a hanger on it. You know, a little wire hanger. Let's take one of these. And all you need to do is slip them in, glue them in like that. And I'm going to use Becky's baby bot to glue these in. But let's cut them. I think this is a good length. I need 9 of them. So here's, I bought this ribbon to put in my little Christmas wreaths that I'm making. And I think it's going to work just fine. I was worried that it might be too wide, but now that I'm actually touching it, I think it's going to be fine. I might have to go to Walmart and see if I can find some more. And when I get about 5 more wreaths done, I'm going to stiffen them. And I think I'm going to stiffen them with Mod Podge. I want to get as many done by December 5th. I'm going to quit making them on December 5th. So how many I have done is how many I have done. But I thought I'd stop it. If I do 5 more, I'll have 30 done. And that's quite a few little wreaths. But I want to stiffen them and start getting them decorated so that I won't have it all to do at once. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 more. One. Oh, I lost chat again. Be nice. Mary saying be nice. two more. If I'm going to do 30, I probably have to go get some more of this. 30 wreaths is going to quite a bit of ribbon. 3 should be, only need one more. Maybe I'll see if I can order some. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the store tomorrow. I think it's all going to be hospital day. This is Offray. I'm sure I can get this online. Woven in the United States, USA. 1/8 inch by 5 yards. All right. So we're just going to fold this, and it doesn't matter if it's not completely straight. And then we're going to open up our little book, and I'm going to put a little glue in there. I'm going to use Becky's Babe Bot. I don't want to fool with that other one right now. I'm going to just open it up and put some glue in here. Don't go closed on me now till I get this. There. So they'll hang like that. So let's do all of them. I think I need to kind of clean the nozzle over here too. I try to keep it clean. I might have to wash this one out too. Although it's not too bad. More at the edge here than anything. Nope, and then I pulled that right off of the cap. It doesn't matter if it twists a little. I could move it over a little, I guess. I'm going to leave this one. I think it'll be okay. Might have to revisit it. Get better at opening these. These have been kind of fun to make. I don't know if I'd want to make 80 of them though. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm a third done. Hold that open for me, would you? Yeah, glue on the 4. And this book block came out of the book that I Cloroxed the cover on. And I made that little Christmas tree in there. Five. Yeah. I'm not good at miniature stuff. My hands are way too big. I'm always knocking stuff around. Six. Whoops, I knocked something off over here. What did I knock off? Pin. And my ribbon. My little lacy ribbon here. Anything else? Some fabric. And some more fabric. And a watercolor tube. I really knocked stuff off. 2 watercolor tubes. And I think the rest is just stuff that needs to be little paper pieces. After I stream, I clean underneath of my chair. Got 3 left. Might refresh my chat. Weird. What's weird, Becky? Yeah, they're totally getting rid of the rooms. Rooms are already gone. Oh, really? I thought that they were going to be gone November 16th. Becky says, well, guess what? The rooms are already gone. So I guess no room today. Oh, Becky, I'm so sorry. I really am. Because, I don't know why they're doing that. I guess not enough people were using rooms according to the AI bot. I don't know. I don't think AI really is. I think some common sense needs to jump in there. And I don't think Facebook wants to pay for the common sense. So they're using that AI stuff. And that AI stuff probably says, not enough people are using rooms. Let's get rid of them. And there you go. I don't know that for sure. I'm just running off at the mouth. They must have some reason, though, that they're not going to have rooms anymore. Google did the same thing with their Hangouts. Of course, Google got rid of their whole Google app that they had. I guess not enough people were using it, although I thought plenty of people were using it. I didn't have any trouble finding groups to join and that on Google. But when Google got rid of it, that Facebook couldn't access it anymore, so we lost our Hangouts. And then they try to put up that Google, they have Google Meet, which is more for business type stuff. You have to pay for it. And, but I mean, for good rooms and stuff, they, YouTube has their little interview app that you can interview one person at a time, but you got to be on mobile. I don't know. I have to say, they just don't have some of the users' needs in mind on that. I thought YouTube and Google should have kept the Hangouts, but they didn't ask me. They didn't bother asking Meri Abrams what she thought about it on that particular one. I don't know. It must take some technical applications in order to, I don't know, StreamYard could do it. You would think that Google and YouTube could do it. Whoops. I'm going to put some more glue in there. Alrighty. There we go. Now let's clean this nozzle off and clean the inside of it. Whoops, glued my napkin here. Get that off my pen. Hold on, let me clean this. I want it fairly clean, so the next time I use it, alrighty. There we go. I like that little baby bot. All right, I think I'm done with the little tiny books. Let's take the first one that I glued, and so they'll hang like so. And I've got 9 of them. Now, I have a little sack, and I was looking for something to put my cones in too. I don't know what I did with the cones. I think I dumped them over on the, and I'm going to start, I should just put these here. Well, let's do it this way. Hold on. Let me grab this. I wanted to grab it anyway. Let's use, until I actually use them, let's put my cones and my little books in this box. It even has a, and this could be for my tiny Christmas ornaments. Yeah, hold on. What did I do? Oh, that's the silicone thing, the moisture grabber. And let's see if I can find my little cones over here. I think I dumped them on here somewhere. Where did I dump them? I don't know what I did with them. I have to go listen to the. Of course, I could make some more. What did I do with those little cones? I think I had 10 of them. Oh, here they are. neat little hangers too. Little crochet threads I'm going to put in there, but maybe I should do that. Let's do that next. And then I'll put those in. Then I'm going to get I need to run to Dollar Tree today. I want some little white flowers to put in these. Oh, this one came apart. There's one of them that just was not sticking for me. I think it was that one. Hold the phone. Let me run back and get some thread. I'm coming. Oh. Let's get that big bud out again that I cleaned up so good. See how good I actually cleaned it. Now let's fix that one that's falling apart. It's got a lot of pull to it. Hold on to this for a minute. These are just made out of book pages, strips cut out of book pages. All right, so now let me grab a needle. And I thought I had more than one needle in here. Obviously, I just have a darner. I wonder if I can press that darner in here. Yeah. And I'm just going to use crochet thread. Oh, you know what though? I'm tatting something on here. Well, I'm going to take my tat off. I just have 2 pieces. That's okay. Let's just snip it off. I don't even know what I was tatting. The scissors are getting pretty dull. I thought I had a whole bunch of needles. I wonder if I dropped them on the way in. I'll have to look. Fell out of the package. Yikes, Meri, yikes. Actually, now that I've cut this off and everything, I want white thread. Oh, dear Meri. I don't want, well, I could use red. I unthreaded my needle. Let me see what I got going here. I want to put these on my tree, so I think I want white. I'm trying to keep my tree white. I think I'll get the white. Yeah, and I have, something going on it, don't I? Yes, but I don't on this. All right. Meri's here. She's just running between rooms. I sit at my recliner a lot and tat and crochet and read and watch YouTube. All right, we're gonna take, this is number 3 yarn thread. It's a thicker thread to tat with, so I use it when I'm trying to figure things out because I can see the stitches better. We'll see if I can thread this without taking it out of the... Yeah. Actually, when you tie these, you should tie square knots. And you tie a square knot, but let me clip off this thread. Let me untie this and make these 2 pieces even. I have a long piece there. Where's those little scissors? What did I do with my little ones? Are they hiding? Well, I lost them. Here they are. When you tie a square knot, you can do it different ways, but you put either the left or the right over the opposite side and just tie your regular knot, just like that. Then on the next one you do it opposite. You put the right over the left. I went left over right and right over left. And then when you pull it, you should have something that looks like a square. And they call that a square knot. And that way, and I've just kind of learned this with tatting, that's when you pull this way, there's no way that's going to come out off. And these are going to go on my little tree. I think I could probably make that smaller, but there we go. Now I have to rethread the needle. Yeah. And everything's on top of it. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah. This one is not wanting to stay glued. For some reason or another, he's being very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. Let him sit over there a little bit more. Sit over in the corner and be good. And I'm just putting my thread through these are kind of delicate because they're made out of old book paper. And I think I want my pieces a little shorter than that one. So either right over left or left over right. I tend to do left over right. And just make your shoelace. and then opposite. If you do left over right, do right over left on the second one. And that will give you a square knot. Come on, get in there. It's being ornery. That's a little shorter. That's more what I want. I think I'll clip this one off, and so I got plenty of room. Make it shorter too. So I go left over right, and then right over left. Come on, get in there. And I might end up gluing these on, we'll see, rather than stitching them on, because I kind of messed it up. But they can glue on my little tree. I'll probably trim these off. All right, let's continue on. And then I'm going to see if I can't get some little white flowers. I saw some at Dollar Tree. I'm hoping they're still there. Let's do a couple of these. And these don't have to be perfect. I mean, people aren't going to, well, some people might inspect them, but think of what they did in the Victorian days when they made their own Christmas decorations. Some people probably were ultra perfect, and some were saying, let's just get it done. I think I got enough thread here for one more. And I am putting them maybe about a half an inch between, or maybe more 3/8 of an inch in, because this is paper and it gives it a good grip. All right, look, I've got 3 left here, 4 left, 5 left. Let's go ahead and do this one. That may not be right. It's backwards, but I think it'll be good. If you pull on it this way and it doesn't come undone, you know you got a good square knot. All right, let's get some more thread. One more piece of thread. Get in there. That should be enough. Get this ribbon out of the way. Take it back in the other room with the thread. I'll keep the thread here for a minute in case I need it. I don't think I'm going to, but think this is the one that was coming undone on me. I think I got him. Nope. What'd I do? Oh, I pulled the lace. Boy, this one is just determined to give me trouble. I think I can sew that lace back. It's honestly, you're just determined to make my life a challenge. Now I might need some more thread. Oh, I think I have enough for two. Whoops. Jeez. Honestly, that's how it is when I work with little stuff. Doesn't want to go through there very easy. Be good. I think I'm going to have just enough if I make these small. I have trouble tying them. Maybe I'll just break down and get more thread. I only have one left. All right. So this will go back out in the living room all, because I use this to practice my shuttle tatting with. It's a larger thread and I can see where the stitches are going. On that tiny thread, my old eyes don't always see where the stitches are going. All right, left over right. Come on. Left over right and right. Come on, come on, come on, right over left. And that should give me my square knot. And I don't care if these threads are short, because, you know, they're going to hang off the branches of that white tree. And if they turn a little, that's okay too. I'm going to leave them hanging, the threads hanging, until I attach them. So let's do all these square knots. Left over right. And right over left. I have to do that to all my wreaths. I think 30 of them would be, I better get at it. I got 5 more to tap to get to number 30. I'll do that today. Well, I don't know if I'll get all 5 done today. I try to do, sometimes I get 3 done in a day, but that's pushing it. I usually get 2 done, and then there's some days I don't get any done. Let's see, right over left. Come on. Pull this tight. It's got plenty of thread. There we go. I have to get these tied. I'll come out and look at chat again. I don't follow chat while I'm working. I mess up one or the other. And so what I usually do is I'll work on something, and then when I get to a good stopping point, I come out and read chat. So if you're saying something to me and I miss it, repeat it or yell at me, or a lot of times somebody will say, Meri, so-and-so had a question, and I appreciate that. All right, got 3 more here to tie. I'm not really all that good at doing things in multiples. Dirty dozens and that's different because you do one and then you cut it all up and then you decorate them. But when I do multiple stuff, I get bored pretty easy. So 10, 8, 9, or 10, I'm not doing this wrong. 8, 9, or 10 is plenty of a multiple for me, maybe even too much. You know, those envelopes, those owl envelopes, there they sit over there. I can't get myself motivated to finish them. Multiples are challenges for me. 1 or 2, I should just say, okay, I'm only going to do 1. Of course, things like this, you want multiple, but all right, hold on. 2 more here. I'm going to have to, maybe that will be my challenge for next year. My goal for next year is to do more of less. I think I'll get more done if I do less of each thing, and I'll actually get them finished. More of less. That's going to become my mantra, more of less. I should write that down so I don't forget. Trouble is, I get so inspired doing this stuff, you know, and I get carried away on my enthusiasm. Oh, I can do 40 of them. I can do 70 of them. Yeah, right, Meri. All right. So there's 10. And I'm going to fill them with little flowers. I'm hoping I can find the flowers that I want, and stuff little white flowers in there. And then I'll cut these off, and when I do my white Christmas tree, I'll just glue. Looks like I'll have to pull this through a little. I'll glue the little cones on the white Christmas tree. 10 of them. Oh, let me get my box here. And I have the little books. I don't know, I could put those on the Christmas tree, I guess. We'll see. Is that all of them? I think so. I think I popped them all in there. All right, let's put the glue away. And we'll just keep these in here for now. So speaking of Christmas tree, let me come out and chat first. Let me refresh my chat and come say good morning to you, folks who've just come in. Hi, Crafty Visage. Welcome, welcome. Kimberly says, no Kathy Arbor today. She has the flu. Oh no, Kathy. Take care of yourself. All of you out there, take care of yourself. Encourage one another. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, I enjoy baking as well. Nice, Crafty Visage. Let's see. I gotta see what you guys are talking about. Crafty Visage. Remind me what your name is, Crafty Visage. And encourage one another. What is your name? Can I call you by your first name? If you don't want to give your first name, that's okay too. I'll probably forget. I'll probably be asking you several times. Dawn. Oh, thank you, Becky. Dawn is Crafty Visage. Thank you so much, Becky. They're wishing Kathy Arbor to feel better. Crafty is Dawn. Dawn says, hello, Becky. Encourage one another. Is here. Becky's here. Dixie Doodles. Lori was here. She had a phone call. Dawn says, yes, I may bake today to warm the house and make it smell nice. Well, that's a good reason to bake. I'm trying to cut down on my sweets and breads and stuff like that. Although I bought 12 grain bread. That's what I've been eating. Whole wheat bagels. Oh dear. And I got to get after my brother though, because he eats a lot of meat, and I quit eating his meat meals. I just told him, I said, I got to quit. I just literally have stopped eating red meats. And I really haven't eaten that much pork either. I got some fish in the freezer I need to eat. But I got to get after him. I'm thinking he does not eat vegetables very well. And he's been fixing his own meals, but I don't think he's fixing him any vegetables. So I'm going to have to get in there and say, when you eat your meat, eat more than meat. Make you a can of veggies. I have a great big old pot of vegetable soup that I made. I eat out of it until it's gone. It fills me up. I eat it for lunch. I usually have 2 bowls for lunch, and I'm not hungry till later at night. Then I get a little hungry. Chris was in here. She said, hi, everyone. I'm getting ready for work. Chris has been doing beautiful tatting. Not tatting, got tatting on the brain. Felting. She's doing a really good job of it. She made a chicken. I saw she was doing a short of her chicken. That was the most recent one that I saw. Arlene says, then there are days that I make stuff and get stuff done. There are days when my big accomplishment is getting up. And then there are days that I make stuff and get stuff done. Well, Arlene, you be good to yourself. You know, there are days that I have trouble getting up too. Like this morning, I woke up and I have to tell my brother that the clock on the TV is an hour off. And I woke up and I go, 5 o'clock? My alarm just went off. Oh, there's Mina out there. Mina, if you're still out there, good morning. She hasn't been chatting much. She's probably feeding her kitty and having her tea. SpongeBob Square Knots is on my brain. Oh, dear Lori. They're saying good morning to Dawn. Let's see, Kimberly says, Lori, that's what I like about you, a little of this and a little of that. And Lori says, thanks, Kimberly, not great for channel growth. Oh, I don't know about that. You know, sometimes I think people get bored. I think people get bored watching me carve stamps, especially if I want to do 30 of them. You know, I notice that people start leaving when I start carving. So, you know, I may just do it offline. I got to get myself in here. And of course, I get myself in here and I look and I go, I got to clean. All right. I think I'm missing some chat, but encourage one another says, I began crafting with scrapbooking, and then I found YouTube and went on to card making, mixed media, junk journals, watercolor, painting, arts and crafts, and coloring books. A little bit of everything. Yes. Well, welcome in. Encourage one another. Arlene was welcome. I appreciate it when you guys welcome new people that come in, because I'm so busy focused on what I'm doing. I don't get to always greet them when they come in. So those of you that are out here on a regular basis, when you welcome new people in, I truly do appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's go down to the bottom. There's Mina. There's Mina. Let's see. Dawn says, me too, Arlene, but I love treats, so I have to learn to make them without that stuff. Arlene says, Dawn, I'm allergic to wheat and can't have even 1 granule of processed sugar. Oh, how do you eat bread stuff with me? What, rye bread? Are you allergic to rye too? Dawn says she overslept. Dawn says, oh, I bake with food intolerances. So everything is gluten-free, and I use, I've never heard of that, erythritol instead of sugar, erythritol, I can't pronounce it. Oh, did Becky do a gnome, or was that the gnome that Leah did? She says, Becky, your gnome turned out green. I hope Kathy gets better. There's no Kathy Arbor today. Today is Tuesday, so we know Lori Paint Girlie's going to be on. And sometimes Kathy Cowell comes on Tuesdays at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Let's see, who else? Kelly comes on at 9 p.m. That's tonight. Beth Schuler will be on tonight. At 6 p.m. Eastern. Let's see, who else am I missing here? I think that's all I have written down. Kathy Arbor, but Kathy Arbor has the flu, so she won't be on. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. It looks a little cloudy out there. I'm peeking through the top of my curtain. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Picture of finished gnome is on my community tab. Cool. Did you do another gnome, Becky? I still have gnomes from, oh, I got some padding thread from Facebook. And look, I got some of that brown paper that Becky wrote her words off on. And I got a nice little bag to put stuff in. And a nice little box to put stuff in. Got a lot of stuff. And I thought maybe what I'd do is flatten this out. Look, it's about the size of my book, my journal. Oh my, boy, there's a long row of it, and that's just one sheet. Let's see. Let's grab this I think is my October stuff. Well, that's the Christmas. No, that's my, this is the Wanderlust. I found some fussy cut images. I need to go through and pick some color schemes. Let's see, I think if I fold it this way, I just have to tear it. So let me just kind of do this. And I'm going to make a tear there. And I'm going to cut some pages, make some pages here. I'm going to tear some pages. Thank you, Amazon, for the journal pages. Don't say that too loud. They'll start charging me for them. Gosh, I can almost get a signature out of this. Oh, we'll just throw that away. Throw it away! Yep. All right. Now, let's go back to the first one. And measure right about there. And I think I think that's too wide yet. It looks a little wide. Let me measure here. Yeah, it's a little wide. And these are the signatures. This is not the cover. I'm just going to throw this stuff away because I got so much. I got so much. Yeah, that's more like it. Maybe I was, no. Let's tear. And I got a little. What did I do with the? This one, if I go this way, it's just about right. And I have all that left over. But I only have to do one tear. I'll probably be wanting brown paper. I'm sorry that I throwed all this extra stuff away, but I just can't keep every scrap. Keep every scrap. I'm going to put these in my Wanderlust journal, and I will end up with more than one signature, I'm sure. I mean, more than two signatures. But I'm not binding mine until it's all done. So I'll probably split it and make it as thick as I want it. And after Becky does her techniques, she said she's going to leave it up to us to finish. So I think what I'll do is sneeze. Excuse me. I think what I'll do is go out and see what some other people are doing in there, because there's other Wanderlust videos out there, and maybe try to pick up some techniques off of them, or maybe just go out and pick up techniques and document them. I think what I want to do is start documenting the ones that Becky, I mean, they're probably documented on her videos anyway, but I'm following along with Becky with her 5 pages. All right, now I'm going to take these and incorporate them. I don't know if I can make these any thicker or not, but these are the 2 signatures that I'm working on with Becky. So let's just take and start like that, maybe. No, I don't like it on the outside. I like my white on the outside. Let's see where I want to put this. Maybe right here. We'll put one in here. And we'll probably have to, when I get to working on it, I'll cut it down a little. These are a little bit bigger. That one is. Let's see what this one is. Whoops. No, I don't want to do it there because I want to keep those pages. I'll do it right there. Okay. So I got 2 pages in there, and I think those are as thick as I want to make these signatures. Those are pretty thick. I think I might have 7 pages in there. 6 or 7 pages. And see, this was what I was going to use for my cover, but I think I'm going to split it and make a deeper spine because it's not going to hold everything. By the time I get done, it'll be 5 inches thick. Let's keep one of these out. Because, bless Amazon's heart, here's another one. I don't think it's quite, yeah, no, it's pretty long too. They have those big rolls of paper probably. Well, I don't know if Amazon packed this or if the shop packed it. Wherever it came from, I think packed it. So, I'm going to make some more pages. I want to get them done. I don't want that paper hanging around too much. Hanging around. Just hanging around. I know these pages are wider because I'm using it this way, I think. Because I can fold this one in half this way. Let's make a tear here. Honestly. It must be 2 yards wide. And they were protecting my crochet thread. I ordered some variegated crochet thread. I didn't have any variegated. I have all the plain colors. I'm going to tear it here. A little shorter. Move that. And I ordered some metallic thread. But I don't know. I don't think I'm quite good enough to tat with metallic threads yet. All right, let's tear this. You know what? I should get this extra paper off my desk. Come on. That's going in my, I'll use that in my journal too. Should I put that in there too? Let's do that. We'll make a whole signature here. Hold on. Let's tear this. Come on, why aren't you tearing? Fold it this way. Like that. It's a little bit, but I'll straighten it out when I get to it. Like this. Might be a smaller signature. Might as well just use that as one of the experiment pages for my light bulb stickers that I made. We'll just put them in my journal. Use up that paper. Come on. Trying to tear all these extra little pieces. Get a hold of it. There. Ah, I sneezed. Now my nose is runny. Now I have to use sanitizer again. I don't like to blow my nose online and not sanitize my fingers. I think it's gross. Gross, Meri, gross! Let's get rid of some of these little bits here. These are book pages. I'm going to save those. All right. Carry on. Hold a minute. My paper's getting away from me here. Let's just use this one. Won't be perfect, but I'm not looking for perfection on this stuff. I'll probably have to even it all out when I bind it. Free paper, free journal pages. Yep. I was sorting through some of my stuff yesterday that's still out in the dining room, and I found the journal in progress. 2 of them, actually. Oh, that's okay. I'll just keep making them. That one got a little off. And the last one. I'll put it this way. They're both a little off. To tear both sides. Okie dokie. Oh, but I'm not done. Oh, but I'm not done. let's just set those up there. And I have this sheet left from the paper set. Let's use it up. Let's see. I guess this way is best. I can get 2 sheets at least out of this, and I'll save this because I've already written on it. This is from Becky's prompt, words on brown paper. I think she's got a video out there. I did the prompt. Once I had a secret love. Doris Day song, Secret Love. I get to humming that song and it's in my head all day long. Doris Day. And Becky saved her scraps, so I'm going to save my scraps from this. I got a bag over here that I'm saving scraps. Oh, dear me. All right, and then one more. Let's see, I think this way, maybe. I'll save them until I see what Becky does with hers. I might use them even if she doesn't. We'll see. The scraps. There we go. Alrighty, so now we have this page. And look, I got gold paint. And we got this page. And one of these. Let's pull these out. Because these are trial pages. We're going to use them. I'm just going to fold it over like this. And let's do another brown page. It's getting pretty thick. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is enough. So let's do, oh look, that's the grocery set. This page and one of these. Use up these pages that are just sitting around here as paper. One of these. This is just a blank. I'm going to use it. And this. And got the wax paper page. I got 3 more. Let's see what else I have here. I don't know if I have any more full sheets, which is a good thing. But it's, I'm going to have a craft lunch here in a minute. Hold on. There's another sheet. I have a craft lunch because I have stuff like this in there that throws everything off. My October journal. Part of it. what's this? Here, I can use those. All right. Let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. Makes a nice little signature. Let's throw this into the signature. Too bad that's upside down. Guess I prefer this for the signature. 1, 2. I'm going to have to trim some of this up. I just want to use up this paper. It's sitting around. I might as well use it. I got plenty of dark paper here. And I'm not going to bind it. I'm just getting them folded into signatures. What did I make? 3 of them? And I have a baggie. And oh, I got this out. That is an oldie goldie that I got from Rosemary, and I thought maybe I would use it. Maybe I'll put it in mine. It's about the same size. This is from her dyeing. This is really nice stuff. She does nice work, I have to say. I could put this in my Wanderlust journal. Then she has all of the goodies with her, dye goodies. So I may use this in my Wanderlust. In fact, I think I'll put the signature. I'm not gonna. Let's put all this back in here if I can find the opening. So here's my Wanderlust, and I think it'll fit in there. I might have to trim it down just a little. No, it fits. So I think I'm going to use that in my Wanderlust, and you can see I'm going to have to split the spine. In fact, I'm going to not put all those inside of the spine anymore, just keep them out like this. Okay, so there's my Wanderlust stuff, and I got more stuff I wanted to do. I pulled these out of that box. Well, this didn't come out of the box, but it's... Let's look at this stuff. I need a band around this. I need to get me some hair bands. Hold on, let me put these over here, out of my way. Hopefully they won't fall. Let's look at this stuff. I pulled this stuff out of one of those kit boxes. I took it back out into the living room. Number 9 kit box. This came from Keisha, but I'm going to use this. Where are my scissors? Oh, let's just cut the label off. I might as well, I saved this stuff, so I might as well start using it. Let's cut off her woohoo. we'll save the woohoo. I kind of quit going to a lot of auctions. I think Pearl's going to have one around Thanksgiving. I might go to that, but I have not been going to online auctions or online sales. I still go thrifting. Yeah, I haven't given up my thrifting. We're going to throw the label away. We'll save the goodie stuff. I'm going to cut off the addresses. When I throw addresses away, I get paranoid. I rip them and throw them out, rip them into pieces. My brother doesn't, but, you know, he has to do what he has to do, I guess. Okay, now I have this to play with. Actually, that could go in the Wanderlust journal. Well, I think I was going to put these pages in the Wanderlust. I got this out to do Wanderlust pages. Isn't that pretty? This is a mailer envelope, so let's take all of this and put it over there. And let's see, I think I'll put the woohoo. Let's cut a page out of this. It's sealed down here. Let me get my journal. I'll put it over to the side. Hold on. We'll take a page that's nice, already folded up nice in a signature. And let's take the cover. And I'm just going to cut a page out here, sort of. Can't tear it, I got to cut it. Come on, don't mess up on me now. I don't want to cut the page, I want to cut the plastic. Scissors aren't that great. I should clip this. Hold on. Or those bobby pins that I had out this morning. They all fall to the bottom. That should be enough. Let me clip this so I can cut it better. I'm going to pull this up a little. No, I can't pull it up too much. What time is it? 8:21. I can go until 9 o'clock. That's my plan. So I'm just going to keep working on this stuff. Won't do any drawing. I should go get my drawing book. I drew yesterday. I'll show it all to. Well, I won't be able to come online tomorrow, but Thursday when I come on, I'll show you my drawing book. I'm trying to draw every day like. Well, a lot of you are doing art every day. I want to draw every day. I've tried that several times, and I never quite keep up with it. I'm going to try to keep up with it this time. So I have it out by my recliner. When you draw with a book in your lap and trying to hold the phone with one hand and the book and draw too, I don't come in here and draw. So it gets a little uncomfortable, and I think that affects my drawing, but still, it does pretty good. Well, you know, as good as I can do, but I'm going to fold this over. No, I'm going to fold it over here. Take this one off and fold it there. Cut this. I mean, there's probably better ways to do this. I'm just fooling around. This isn't working. Let's put it this way. I almost put somebody in timeout over there. My arm bumped the chat stream. This doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be about the same size. Scissors aren't doing that great of a job. And see if we can't do this. It's kind of wrinkly up here at the top. There we go. Woohoo! That's pretty, isn't it? And I'm not going to, it's going to be a separate page. Let's take the, I don't know if I can keep those around or not. I usually lose stuff that I put up here. So I'm not going to glue it down on this. It's going to become a separate page. I'll probably put something on this. So where's the rest of the journal? Right here. Yeah, and that's going to have to be trimmed up. Because, you know, as you put these pages in, it takes up room in there. Let's cut this. I think I can cut it. Oh, well, you know, I'm cutting the, let's cut it on this side maybe. Yeah. See, this page it's taking up room off of this, so it's become a, this has become shorter. I should just trim. I don't think I can trim any more off of this. Let's take this off here. And what happened to my bobby pin? Clip this. Let's see if I can't trim. Yeah, not too bad. My page there is rolling in. It's not straight. I'm cutting some of my original page there that I like so well. We'll see what I did to it. Oh, it's still good. Now I need to cut on the bottom here. All right, let's see what I have. A mess. I have a mess. That's good. I think I'm going to put some washi tape across this. So let's get, or I could just use, I don't know how it will stay, a piece of this. Across here, like that. Let's take this sheet out. Come on. I cut all this over here. It's in my way. Let's put this in here. And it doesn't have to be straight. See, it's not straight, but my fold is right here. So I'm going to glue this down. I think I'm going to use tacky glue. And let's, someplace under here is buried a pencil or a marker or something I can use. All right, that's good. I'll bury that again here. And let's get my stick here. And it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going for perfect. I'm just going for strengthening this. Now that's maybe just a bit more up here. All righty. I am keeping my glue clean. I lost chat. Thank you for joining me on a lovely Tuesday morning. I've got about a half hour left to play. And I'm working in the Wanderlust journal. I'm just kind of putting things together here. And I wanted to, let's move that down a little. I wanted to strengthen the corner here. Oh, it could come over. Well, I'm going to leave it like that because that's how it is. And I'll have to come in and let's just trim that off if I can. Everything falls. Let's see if I can just trim. there and trim this off. And trim this off. And that just strengthens my signature. Could do that in there too, but because I have all of this that's going in there. Now I was going to do a page with this stuff, and I'm going to put these in the scrap. Well, yeah, maybe that one too. I'm going to put these in the scrap bag, and we'll see what comes out of that's stuff I pulled out of the kit. But these are going to go in the scrap bag. And we're going to do a page in the next half hour. And then I've got this, I don't know if I want to put this in my Wanderlust. I got some knit here. And I thought this would make a nice little gnome, wouldn't he? This would make a nice little gnome. Big gnome. I could cut it down though. Get it in here. It also cover a styrofoam ball. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I have some fabric here, and some more fabric, and some more fabric. I was using this in my October journal. This could go in November too. And some lace that I was using on those little cones that I made. I think I'm going to put all this in my scrap bag. Well, I don't know though. I kind of have this. I like that. It's kind of thick. Can I separate it? Yeah. Let's pull this. Oh no, not too much, because it's quilted. Yeah, not gonna fool with it. Let's see what's in here. I think this is just fabric scrap. But some of those might be nice in my Wanderlust journal. Silky. I think this comes from ties. I was doing that necktie masterboard. That's what this is all from. Maybe I'll do a page with that stuff. So let's clear this off. I'm going to put this in my scrap bag. My scrap bag is getting full. Oh dear. So let's take this other stuff that I pulled from the kit and put it all over here. Let's grab a page. And this all came out of here, so let's grab a page. How about one of these brown pages? Let's do a brown page. And all I'm going to do, I might cut some of this up. It'd be nice if I could take this out to the machine and just stitch it on. This looks like it's salvaged from Fabric Traditions, copyright 2000. This was Galaxy. I don't know if I want to use that. I have to use that. This is from a tie. It's got a lot of darks. Let's get some color in here. Red, browns. Here, this gold. All right, let's see what I have. If I put this right in here, that'll take up half of the sheet. Right there. I think I'll put it the other way. I think this was lining in the inside of a necktie. And like that. Now keep in mind that this will be, page will be folded, so this will be on one side of the book and this will be on the other side. So if I put this in here like this, I'll get some on each side. Where's that red piece? a little piece of red, and looks like something glued on it. We're going to put that down there. It's another piece of red over here, just a little piece. I think I'll put it up there. I'll use this brown and kind of goldy. Oh, white. We'll use this. It's the other side. We'll use that maybe up in there. It's a gold stripe, actually. I think I'll put this over here. And this one. Here. And what do I have left? It's too dark. Dark, dark, dark. Dark. Ooh, here's some lace. Looks like I might have colored it. This is both colors there. Let's put it this way. And dark, here's a little piece of gold. I'll put it right like that. So there, and this I'm going to put back in the bag. What's this? That's paper. All right. Hold on. Let me put all this back. Oh, I got a little piece of this left. Put that there. Now, can I do that? Get all this shoved to the side. I'll be looking for stuff. See, I pull this stuff apart. Yank on threads. All right, so I'm going to put this, that goes in the bag, up here. I'm going to fold this over like that, and I'm going to glue this black piece on first. And I think I'm just going to use this Babe Bot to glue with. I think I'm just going to glue it on. So let's see what I can do here. Because this is just plain. And now this will go in the Wanderlust journal. And if I was closer to my machine, I'd stitch it on. But, well, we're just going to glue it down. I could use Yes paste, but I don't want to get it out. We're just going to glue. If I can get the glue pot going here. I might have to put more glue in here. So I stopped all these things up. I thought I had that cleaned out. I guess I didn't. I might need more. I might need more glue in here. Now this one might have, because this glue is old. This is old school glue. I might need more glue. Clean glue. This might have more glue boogers in it. Yeah. Probably what's stopping this up. Yeah. Penelope. I need to take both of these out in the kitchen and clean them up. There we go. And I had a glue spreader, but here it is. So the Wanderlust journal, that the pages I'm following, this is my own page here. This is my own. This is going to be one of my own. But Becky, I'm following Becky. She's doing 5 pages. She has the book. And she's doing 5 pages out of the book. But I'm just playing here because I want to fill my journal. So we're going to put that one down there. And then I think this gold one right in here. And I don't care if it's gathered or wrinkled at the top. It looks like it's got a gather up here. It's stitched right there. I'm going to leave it. Let's see. I got to get that shape again. So I'm going to push all this stuff off. I'll rearrange it. So it's like a mountain, a hill here. Pretty good hill. And don't take this as being a tutorial, as something you should do. Because I'm just playing. I'm just playing in my art journal. And that's what the Wanderlust is it's to get you started art journaling if you're not an art journaler. Now, I wouldn't say this is one of their techniques because I don't have the book. I'm just playing with scraps that I have, stuff that I have around. Am I put that on right? Yeah, I did. Let's move it over a little. Not getting it over the hill there because my finger's sticking onto it and pulling it. I'm going to put red there anyway. And this has got some gathers up in there I'm going to leave. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Then I had this little red square with the black, kind of a blackish with red stripes in it. I don't know if you can see that. I think I'll put it. It doesn't quite fit that way. I have to put it this way. And I'm just gluing it on. I'm going to put it on here. Whoops. Maybe I'll put some down in here. Yeah. That over a little. Yeah, and it's going to be messy. All right. And then the other thing I had on here was that stripe. Where's the stripe? I had that running this way. Now I could put it that way or this way. I kind of like the gold. So let's just run a stream of glue. page here. I'm going to let that hang over. And this is hanging over too. All right. What time is it? 8:48. I got a few minutes to finish this other side. So what I have over here, yeah. Let's put this down here. Shall I put it the other way? And we need something in the bottom. Here, let's put that there. Just like that. Let's do it. Not think about it too much, just get it done. Now my little knocked it off. I knocked it off of its pedestal. Get back on there. Where's my... Do I want it this way? I think I want it this way. Or this way. Fit better this way. Like so. And let's do this one. So I need a little piece down there. And I'll have a little piece. Now I need to remind you, if you're saying something to me while I'm working on my art here, I'm probably not going to see it until I come out. And it's getting pretty close to 9 o'clock, so I'll be out in a minute or two. Let's put some of this glue on here. I know I get to working here and you guys give me suggestions and advice, and I usually don't see it until I come out. And then it may be too late. And this is just using up fabric scraps. You could do the same thing on your sewing machine. If I had my sewing machine set up in here, I would, but I don't, so I can't. So I'm using glue. After I use up the glue that's in this baby bot, I want to fill it with glue all. I have school glue in there now. All right, we're going to put this red piece. Actually, I'd like to be able to separate this, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's glued together. Put it this way, maybe. That works for me. Kind of like that, though. Let's put it there. Maybe over here. And I got so much stuff out here. And I have this. I don't want to use that because it's a salvage. I have this. Guess I'm going to have to get some more fabric out, though. Here's some black, the lace here. Let's put black up here. Let's put that there. So, no, I want this more like that. And then the red piece, I'm going to cut this at an angle. If I can with these scissors. Scissors are pretty dull for cutting fabric. And this is 2 or 3 layers. There it goes. Put that up in there. Got 4 minutes to finish this. Come on, Meri. You can do it. Let's put all this glue in here. Yeah, picking up threads. All right, let's put this right in there. And then I have this other piece of red. And I can put it in here, but I have a little, but I got the gold, so let's move this down a little. Well, no, let's put it like that. Let's snip this off here. Put it like, boy, I wish I could get that. It's all stitched together. Let's put it in here. I may go a teeny bit over. This is Tuesday, so I think Kathy and Colleen, Lori Paint Girly, Kathy Arbor's not going to be on. Kathy Cowell, Calico Kate might pop in. Let's see what else I have here. I've got the lacy piece, but I wanted to pick that white up. I don't know. Do I like that or not? I got the, where's that? Let's put this right here because I have it. And it's not quite wide enough. Let's cut a little bit of black off of this. Put it right in. There. Let's just glue all that down. Like that. I like that. And then I'm just going to put that gold on it and we'll call it done. I'm going to put this gold strip on it. going to make it meet this one like that. And this glue is picking up threads. If you're wondering what, it's picking up threads along the way. Put this side up. I can find the top of it like that. And I think I'm happy with that. And I might just, because it's 9 o'clock, I need to clean this off. I might just use this as my thumbnail. It's 8:59, so this will become a page in my Wanderlust. Oh, look, I've got this. I didn't glue this one down. Well, I guess I'll save it for another time because I'm happy with what I have. I kind of like that point. You have to think that this will be a half of a page like that. I kind of like that. I could have something like that over here. Let's glue this down. So I want to wish you all a good Tuesday. Lori Pink Gurley, Kathy Berg, and Colleen. Look for Stacy Catitude. Kathy Cowell. They all come on. Ooh, let's put this up here. They all come on at 9 o'clock. Let me hurry and put this on. I know you know what? This is going to get trimmed off up at the top here. So let me see where I'm putting this. Well, I'll put it, and then if I trim it off, I trim it off. I like that. It kind of breaks up the black up there in the corner. But, oh, it doesn't get trimmed off too much. I'll trim this all off. Well, I won't stream tomorrow. I won't be on again until Thursday morning. So I wish you all a good midweek. Go out, do some art. Becky's waiting for it to warm up a bit more. I may bundle up and go out and strip as I walk. Sounds like a good idea, Becky. Have a nice walk. Have a good day, everybody. I will see you Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. Central. Bye.